Hello everybody, ChromaSkunk Gaming and Bogging here, back again to show you the Destiny 2 beta. This is the first look. I haven't done anything other than open the app, and yes, fuck yes to this. What's going on with the main screen? Yes to this. I don't know if I'm gonna have access to the game, so this might just be a short 2-minute video, which is gonna piss me off, but whatever. I know for a fact that gameplay does officially start in, what day is it? 5 days. So time to see what happens. I don't know if we'll get anything. Ooh, ah, damn. Okay, so it looks like we can't play, but that loading. So, hello, viewer. So what it looks like is we can't do anything, but they do have a new loading.
Hey, long
logo.
time no see.
Who dat? Where are you? What's my broadcasting? There it is. Sorry, hold up, I gotta figure out. Oh my god, it's Ivan! Hey Ivan! Hi Ivan. Damn, the servers aren't up yet, but we do have a new loading logo. That's all I can really say, and this is the new main screen. So it looks like instead of being Destiny's original black with white text, it's gonna be white with black text for the main screens, which will definitely be a bit of a change up, but I mean nothing too huge. God, I want to know. I want to see.
I'm so hyped for this game.
Right though, it looks like the new loading symbol is, as you can see in the bottom, what corner is that? Bottom right. Whenever we sign in. And from the main, this thing right here, we're gonna have a cycling one where it cycles through all of the Destiny characters. So down here, we have like the Warlock form, then you have the Titan, then the Hunter pops up last, and it's so good. Look at that logo. I fucking love that loading. It's definitely something new. Honestly, I've been hyped for this game since it was announced. Shit, I was hyped all the way back whenever Taken King was out, or before Taken King was out actually, because it was supposed to be Destiny 2 Shattered Sun, or Shattered Suns, or something like that, or the Shattered Sun, same thing basically, but that was supposed to premise around someone's taking the power of the sun. Well, what we know from both lore that's been coming out.
0 hours of just the loading screen.
Jesus. I mean, definitely possible. 10 hours of just the loading screen. Really though, how to snag views. But what we know from the lore and what's been going on with all the trailers that they've released, which I think is up to a total of 3 to 5. I'm not 100% sure, but I know they have at least 3 out. Not including the gameplay trailer, which... Anyways, we know that Gaul, the leader of the Cabal... I did not make that connection to them actually rhyming.
Turn your notifications off.
My notifications? You mean the voice? anyways, so from what we know is well, we're going to be able to have
On PlayStation, it gets rid of the black box.
oh yeah, I know.
I haven't been catching up on Destiny in a while, mainly Terraria and The Escapist 2.
Wow, surprised. And yes, Jeremy, I know, turn the notifications off, but I can't at the moment because I'm midstream, and that'll fuck it, since I'm being, where the hell's my notifications? I can't tell. Move! The fucking, I know what's going on. Display pop-up notifications, no. Bam, no more black box. So, anyways, what we know for Destiny 2 is that Gaul, the leader of the Cabal, is going to base around Gaul trying to take the Traveler's Light away from the Guardians, Humans, Exo, and Awoken, the people of Earth in essence. And Gaul, I want to say what I heard was he's supposed to be taking the power of the sun. So I actually just pulled up the Wikipedia page so that I can actually read this off. 1 year after the events of Destiny Rise of Iron, the Red Legion faction of the Cabal, a military-industrial empire of massive amphibians? Really? I did not make that connection that the Cabal were amphibious. Anyways, attacked the last city with overwhelming forces led by their emperor.
You should make a video on what the community knows about Destiny 2 so far.
I know, I really should, because that could definitely get me a decent portion of views. New loading logo! Hype about that. Anyways, I need to stop with that. Anyways, so, where the hell was I? Their emperor. So the Cabal are led by their emperor, Dominus Gaul. Gaul, believing the Traveler erred by giving humanity the light. He succeeds in stripping the Guardians of their powers and forcing them to flee the tower. Scattered and powerless, the Guardians must acquire new powers to face Gaul and the Red Legion, and venture to new worlds in the Destiny universe, which we were supposed to be getting new worlds that are being implemented into this. And the way Jesus, I'm totally train of thought just lost. Okay, so we were supposed to be getting like Aurora and like 3 other planets, including, I want to say, like Jupiter or one of Saturn's moons. Anyways, we're supposed to be getting Titan, which is where Commander Zavala goes. God, I don't remember where Cade or Ikora went. Cade goes to some, I want to say it's called like Io or Ao, like EAO or I, or no, it's IOA or EOA. I think it's EOA. It's a very strange name, but I want to say Korra stays on Earth or something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure. I honestly need to touch up on, or brush up, whatever you want to use for that term. I need to look into more of the Destiny lore because I have in fact gotten behind. I also need to start broadcasting more, but that's besides the point. But what you said, Ivan, is actually not a bad idea, because if I were to make, as you stated, a video on what the community knows about Destiny 2 so far, it would be able to pull in views, and I'd also have a reason to catch up on it. There is a reason that I haven't done that yet. One, because I really don't feel like editing the stuff down, and I also don't feel like writing a script for any of my stuff, which I definitely could, because scripts make things easier. But if I had a script written, the reason that I brought it up, is because if I have everything written down, all the details and stuff like that, it'll be easier just to have a more straight to the pace video instead of dragging out a video for 20 minutes longer than it needs to, simply because I'm blanking on shit. The most that I can say that I know about the game, what's gonna be happening, is supposedly we're getting a strike. God, what is it? Hold on, I'm gonna try and remember. Alright, so if so the beta for us, we actually get it earlier than Xbox One and PC. PC gets it last. PS4 gets it 1 day early, going from July 18th to July 20th. Then Xbox gets it the next day, which is July 19th to the 20th. And then the only thing that we know about PC is they're getting it sometime August this year.
You do know it's only the 1/3 right.
What is it? Hold on, I didn't hear what that said. You do know it's only the 13th, right? Yes, I do know, Jeremy. I'm in fact aware that it is only the 13th of July. But anyways, God, I want to remember what is supposed to be coming out with it. I want to say it's a strike that we get. We get a strike. I want to say a Crucible map and a Crucible game mode. I'm not 100% sure if we're getting all of the originals and then a new one, or if we're just getting a new one or one of the originals. Honestly, it could be anything. But we're supposed to be getting a strike, maybe a patrol, because that's what they released. They released in Destiny, for Destiny 1, the beta, they had a strike, one Crucible game game type, which I want to say was Clash or Control. Don't quote me on that because I don't quite remember. It's been 3 years. Yeah, it's been 3 years. Well, just about. It'll be 3 years in a few days. Anyways, so it's been a while since I've played the beta. But I know we were able to play up to level 8, I want to say. I think it was level 8. Because whenever I got the game, I had 2 level 8 characters and a level 5 character, because that's what I played it up to. But, we got to see all the character types. We got to see how character building would work. We got to see all customization options for characters, as well as 2 of the subclasses, but that's because that's what was out at the time.
Sorry, had to go for a sec, the phone rang.
It's alright.
I'm dropping a like.
Thank you.
Yay.
But what we know for possibility wise, based on what we got in Destiny, well, yeah, Destiny, or Destiny 1 as it'll probably be called now.
What happens? You press X on that.
Yeah, it just, all it does is it shows the awesome loading thing that shows all 3 of them, but I can't get it to load because it pops up just too fast to show the Hunter one. You got the Warlock, and then the Titan symbol, and then you got the Hunter. And I don't know if it changes after that. I don't have loading longer. But possibilities for what we're getting in the beta, based on Destiny 1 and what has been stated. I know we are getting a strike. We might be able to play up to level 8 as was available in Destiny 1. We might get more worlds. We are going to be getting new worlds in the full game, but I don't know if we're going to be getting...
Will our characters be saved from beta and be taken over to the full game?
That is definitely a question that has been going on, or been questioned.
New classes?
Hold on. Wait, did that say new classes or enemy? Any new classes? Yes, hold on. Alright, so what we know is that there are at least 3 new subclasses.
Not that I can think of.
We have the Hunter, Titan, and Warlock. That's about it.
Hunter Peak is confirmed to make a return.
I don't know what that said, but hold on. I got this. I got this. Anyways, so just let me explain. All right, so for the beta, we might be seeing all 3 of the...
Barraged with comments, LOL.
God damn it! Alright, so what we know is that we are getting a strike and a Crucible map.
I'm so hyped here, let me
possibly
sub.
We are supposed to be seeing the 3 main classes, and what we have seen... God damn it. Do you guys mind if I run upstairs real quick? I have an article on Destiny 2 that could really help get this going. I'll wait for a response from you guys. I don't know if my dad has it upstairs or not, but I know I brought him up the article. I'll text him real quick as well.
Run, shorty.
I'll be right back. I shall return in like maybe 3 minutes at minimum.
YouTube crashed for me. Didn't miss anything. Okay.
I'm certain of it. I've got the article though. Alright, so what have you guys been saying? Christ, what's been going on? Comments. YouTube crashed for me, didn't miss anything. Alright, so now I have the article. Alright, so a fresh start. Jesus, this is fragile as hell. I have to set this down so that I don't tear off the amazing artwork on the front. It's rather fragile because I pulled it out of a Game Informer. Anyways, a fresh new start. A time, we put a number on the box. We will, we will start fresh. What the hell? Oh, anytime we put a number on the box, we will start fresh, says Luke Smith.
My phone is about to die. Got to go tell him that I will be here next stream of It's Not Late at Night.
Who's saying that? Aw, damn. Damn, dude, I just got back. I even have all the new stuff.
In here still.
Alright, so we do know for a fact that there are... Wait, does it show us all subclasses? Okay, no. It does not. Alright, so we have the Striker, which is not a Titan class. It is a Warlock class.
Adios, John. The esoteric speed demon invited me.
Alright, see ya, Taco. Alright, so Striker and Dawnblade are the new Warlock classes, is what it seems. The Striker is seemingly something based around, well, it's an arc-based subclass. It seems to be a...
Man, you're my new favorite YouTuber too.
Sweet. Oh crap, wrong button. Trying to figure out who said that. Awesome, Reckless. But the Striker seems like it's gonna be very similar to the actually, they might give me something on this. Alright, so I'm just gonna read off what this says. Each of Destiny's 3 main classes, Hunter, Titan, and Warlock, receive one entirely new subclass in Destiny 2, but even returning subclasses from the previous game. So we do still have the Striker, the Gunslinger, anyways, all those 3, but receiving 3 new from the previous game, have been can't English. Returning subclasses from the previous game have been wholly redesigned, everything new. so players should expect big surprises throughout the leveling process. Warlocks now connect to the solar power source as the Dawn Blade. She summons a fiery sword and wings that can float and rains down fiery terror on her opponents. Says the project leader. She can quickly drop to the ground and slam her sword into the ground and blow back enemies. So it's basically she can use she's able to float around and basically throw fire every which way. I don't know whether it's like similar to the hold on, I'm blanking on the name. Blade Dancer, if it's similar to the thing where you could I want to say it was press R1 and throw up the like the lightning shockwave, if it might be that but from the air for the Dawn Blade whenever you're in the air, or you can do basically a striker like solar subclass sort of slam on the ground, and basically induce knockback and probably damage, well, hopefully damage. Anyways, in all ways that matter, the Warlock becomes an avenging angel with profound aerial superiority. Hunters take up the acrobatic style of the Arc Strider, which I think is the one that we see with a giant electric staff. Yep, it is a lightning staff. Alright, a tumbling close-quarters killer with a lightning staff in hand, resembling a kung fu master or meditative monk who dashes through and around foes. And the Titan adapts the Void, power of the Sentinel, a gate crasher who blocks, slams, and flings his signature circular shield in an unmistakable homage to a certain comic book hero. We get to be fucking Captain America. Oh my god. Yes. You get to be fucking Captain America. That is fucking amazing. Yes. My lord. Lest players presume that returning subclasses might feel overly familiar, my time playing two old favorites dispels that notion. The Titan Striker has a host of new abilities, including a roaming super that mixes his signature slam with opportunities for devastating charges. Ooh. And Hunter's gunslingers can look forward on tons of fun new tricks, including a golden gun super that can fire up to 6 shots. So we do get... Wait, you could fire 6 shots if you had, I want to say it was the Knucklehead radar, but it probably wasn't. There was a helmet that you could wear that would do that. Anyways, ooh, the new exotics. Hell yeah. The new exotics. The exotic weapon system is returning. And I was fortunate to play with 3 of the new arrivals. Each offers its own unique shooting experience. Wait, I already knew about this. Because of the, something volley. I'm blanking on what it's actually called. Oh, whoops, did not mean to do that. Meant to do this. Okay, no one's watching at the moment, as it says. But anyways, there's the volley. Something volley. I don't remember what it is. But basically, it is a multiple shot rocket launcher, it would seem. But anyways, it doesn't say anything about that in this. Our approach to communicated... what? Whoops, skipped the line. Our approach to exotics is to build a weapon that embodies a specific player experience or power fantasy. and then have that fantasy communicated through almost every aspect of the weapon. Heard something move outside my door. Anyways, gameplay, audio, art, visual effects, animation, fiction, everything. The gameplay designer, well, a senior gameplay designer stated that. Alright, so the Sunshot is a solar hand cannon that shoots pieces of the sun. The player experience is pretty primal. It feels awesome to shoot something and watch it blow up. When it hits the projectile, detonates and lights up the enemy with a hot glow, and when it kills the target, and when it kills, the target explodes. It's great for chaining damage across multiple enemies and crowd management. The magazine is a small metal chamber with exhaust vents. As the player fires, they'll see it glow and heat and release hot gases and flames. There's a star chart design etched into... Wait, can I see that on there? Ooh, it is pretty. Etched into the weapon as a reminder to the guardian wielding it that someone had to travel a great distance to bring the gun into their hands. Next, the Risk Runner. They only showed the Sunshot, by the way. The Risk Runner is an arc submachine gun. Wait, submachine gun? Does that mean we're getting like actual submachine guns, like similar to an Uzi and a P90 and shit? Maybe that'd be cool. Alright. The Risk Runner is an arc submachine gun that channels electric energy from its surroundings and uses it to hypercharge the weapon for a brief period. Specifically, in order to activate the weapon's true potential, the user must take arc damage from a hostile source, and then continue taking arc damage as an upkeep cost. It's a risk-reward mechanic that tempts players into overcommitting and riding a line between recklessness and glory. The front of the gun has 3 lightning rods that grab incoming arc damage and channel it into a series of batteries on the back of the gun. Once charged, the batteries light up and the gun comes to life in the player's hands. All weapon stats get a boost, and the projectiles spark a chain lightning effect on clustered enemies. This could be very fun, especially if there are arc-based Cabal. Well, elemental-based Cabal in general. Normally they use a lot of fire-based stuff, but as to be expected. Sweet Business. Sweet Business is a kinetic auto rifle that I should probably actually have this silent because I might get copyright strike just for having the music in the game. Sometimes they're just like, ta-da, copyright strike. Anyways, so Sweet Business is a kinetic auto rifle that personifies the action movie Machine Gunner Fantasy, and a handheld Gatling gun that spins up and spews a geyser of bullets. As the weapon spins up, its range and stability improve, and any ammo box that the player picks up while in this state is automatically added to the magazine. The longer the player fires it, hotter the barrels will glow. A simple finger-pulled trigger didn't quite deliver on the emotional level what we wanted for this gun. So we made it a custom hand-pulled lever for the firing mechanic. Cannot English today. Seeing the hand crank pull back as the weapon roars to life really delivers the lead in the air, fire, and forget gunner fantasy. Alright. Oh my god, it is awesome. Okay, so what it looks like, it's kind of hard to describe, but basically it looks like someone took one of Destiny's normal auto rifles and stuck a fucking Gatling gun on it, where the barrel is supposed to be. it looks very similar to... Hold on, wait a minute. They're showing some sort of what must be arc, but it appears to be... Wait a minute. I want to say that there's a new weapon, Frost type, and some sort of super ability that was based around Frost. Don't know if that's true. Probably not, but I swear I heard something about it. Anyways, I don't see any pictures of what they're describing as the Risk Runner. Wait a minute, yes, I do. Alright, so the best way I can give to describe, the best explanation of this gun that I can give is basically what looks like a P90 with a really long barrel, and then at the end of the barrel, or just before the end technically, there is there's like 3 little spikes coming out of it, going all around the gun. It's kind of insane looking. Honestly, I'm looking around and there looks like there's gonna be... The picture's very dark, but the best I can explain it is there looks like there might be... Those might be Cabal, they might be Vex, they might be Guardians. But there are these little dome-like ships for sure that are flying around. I want to say those are Guardians. I gave really, really dark pictures for some of these. That's just an image that you can find that I don't have recording of because I didn't go and play the original beta. But anyways, there's a picture in here for or from the original gameplay trailer that was released, I want to say. Honestly, there's not a whole lot more into this that I want to share for now. I want to read all of this in depth and come back prepared with a video to, as I think it was Ivan that said that. Yeah, I want to say it was Ivan that brought up doing a stream on everything that the community knows, because that could definitely be helpful. Honestly, oh, I still haven't finished my thought because of the barrage of comments earlier. Anyways, for Destiny 1, the beta was you could play up to level 8 and you got to play up to a certain amount of missions in or on Earth. But we might just get a starter mission on Earth and then start playing on one of the other or some of the other planets. I don't know how much is going to be released, but from what I remember from Destiny 1, if it is the same in fact, we should be getting a full little storyline. I think it's like one quest, but it's a starter quest, so you have to do a bit. We should be able to see every single one of the new subclasses in the beta. I don't know if we'll be able to, but hopefully we will, which means we'll have a total of 4 subclasses per class, and all of them have been redesigned and given new abilities and such. For gameplay overall, we did get a strike in Destiny 1. It has been stated, I don't know if I could necessarily say confirmed, that we are in fact getting 1 strike. We should be getting at least 1 strike, but I'm not certain on that. But I've heard a lot about getting this strike in, as well as a few missions and a Crucible gameplay, which I'm hoping that we have a different sort of level system, or more of a level system or something like that. I don't know how the level system is going to work at all, because it could be entirely new and different based on how you have certain things spec'd. It could go back to Destiny 1's original, where once you hit level 20, or maybe in this case, since our level cap was 40, maybe we hit level 40, and then we earn what were known as, I want to say they were called light levels. That's what everyone in my group of friends call them. And anyways, basically once you hit level 20 or possibly 40 for us in the main game, obviously you couldn't play past level 8 in the beta. Is you hit level 40 or 20 or whatever level they decide to put it at, and then your armor dictates how much level you obtain. Similar to your I don't know what they're physically called in Destiny 1 because I blank on it, but your light being 400 or 320 or whatever, that they respect into having it be just a thing from level 1 and then on. That was in fact based upon your armor level, how much defense you had, which is, I want to say, actually how it worked in the very beginning of Destiny 1, except your light is what gave you your actual level, so you could become, if they keep it with the same number, you could become level 34 if they add the same amount of additional light levels onto the start of the game, like they did in the very beginning, which is an additional 14 levels. If they'd keep it like that and keep the level cap that we have now, we might end up with level 54 characters. I don't know. I'm also wondering if they're gonna have the thing where you could have a in Destiny 1 they had an add-on, 2 add-ons actually. You could only get to level 30, and then if you bought the first add-on it was 32, I want to say, and then if you bought the next add-on it was 34. I always played with 34 being my cap, so yeah, that was definitely interesting. So honestly, I don't know what else to say. Dubious Volley, that's what the exotic was that I was talking about earlier. Dubious Volley, it shoots off multiple mini rockets that look similar to the Wolfpack rounds, possibly. But other than that, I don't know what else to say as a whole. There could be a decent portion to say still, and I'm just clueless to it. Yeah, honestly, I've got nothing more to say at this moment. So this has been the Destiny 2 first look, honestly. the most we got to actually see was, well, this, the second loading logo, and that the servers were down, and then coming back to this. But I've had definitely an interesting time making this short video. But yeah, this has been our first look at Destiny 2's beta and Destiny 2 as a whole. So, I actually just forgot my outro, but this has been ChromaSkunk Gaming and Bogging, signing off.